ladies and gents, it's that time again. Can you believe it? Super Bowl? The season is almost over, but guess what? We've got one more game, the game for all of the marbles, the best in the AFC and the best of the NFC. That's right. It is the New England Patriots against the New York Giants, Boston, Massachusetts, and the New York City team. At least one of them, New York Giants. Ladies and gents, this is Super Bowl 46. Why is this game important? Well, everybody loves a rematch, right? Back in 2007, Eli Manning and the Giants went ahead and really drenched the dreams of the New England Patriots. They were undefeated. That's right, undefeated. Going into the Super Bowl, ready to break records like no one's business. And Eli Manning and his team went ahead and snatched that victory from right under their feet. And they won in Arizona, Super Bowl 42. Well, right now, baby, it's 2012 and it's Super Bowl 46. Let's talk a little bit about the Giants, shall we? Here's a little fun fact. You know me, female field guide, love the fun facts. Eli Manning is the younger brother of Mr. Peyton Manning. The Super Bowl, will be held in Indianapolis the first time ever. Lucas Oil Stadium will be hosting the Super Bowl the first time ever. Here's another fun fact. Peyton Manning, Eli's big brother, is the quarterback, is the face of the Colts. So Eli essentially is going into his big brother's house looking to prove a little something. If Eli wins his second Super Bowl ring, he will have more rings than Peyton. Peyton only has one. And also, he will be in the company of only 10 other quarterbacks in the entire National Football League that has 2 rings. And guess what? 9 of them already in the Hall of Fame. How about them apples? Eli Manning, he's number 10. He is the quarterback. Definitely, obviously, someone to watch. Now, the great thing about the Giants is they have a great deal of offensive weapons. Here's the guy that has been all over the media, the airwaves, the blogs, you name it. His name is Victor Cruz. Victor Cruz. He is the Giants wide receiver, and let me tell you something, he's absolutely fantastic. This man has come on the scene and we fallen in love with him. That's definitely a player to watch. Mr. Victor Cruz, wide receiver, only standing about 6 feet tall. There's another wide receiver with the New York Giants. The player to watch is Mr. Hakeem Nicks. That's right, he's another wide receiver. Eli should be throwing him the ball quite a lot. There's one more wide receiver that I'd like you to pay attention to. His name is Mr. Mario Manningham. Now, he's a fantastic ball player as well, wide receiver. What about the running backs, Jazz? All right. Well, the good thing about the Giants is they have a two-headed monster, meaning there are 2 running backs that essentially share the spotlight, that carry the ball, Mr. Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. Brandon Jacobs is gigantic. He should not be a running back. He should be like a safety, defensive end, but no. He can run the ball. So make sure you guys pay attention to Mr. Ahmad Bradshaw and Brandon Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, offensively, that's who you look for. Now, defensively, the Giants actually have a pretty solid defense. Pass rushers, meaning these are the defensive ends, meaning these are the guys that's going to be looking to tackle, to sack Tom Brady. Very strong squad. Very strong squad. So it's all about the New York defense. Can they get to Tom Brady? Well, let's talk about Tom Brady, shall we? There's nothing but so many records that could be broken on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday. And you know me, baby, it's all about the fun facts. If Brady wins the Super Bowl, he will have the most postseason victories, that is the playoff victories, with 17. He'll be tied with Joe Montana and Terry Bradshaw with the most Super Bowl wins of all time. Bill Belichick, that's the head coach for the Patriots. It's him and Tom Brady's 5th Super Bowl appearance of a coach and player tandem. And wow, Belichick is now 2nd in the NFL for the Super Bowl appearances. 2001 and 2004, they had a dynasty. Gee whiz. Dynasty means a team wins 3 years in a row. They're absolutely fantastic. Now, Thomas Brady, of course, is the quarterback. He is the head, the tail, the toe, the face, everything of the squad. Of course, we're going to be paying attention to him. He's got some weapons. Not gonna lie to you, he's got some weapons. There is a wide receiver by the name of Wes Welker. He stands 5'9", ladies and gentlemen, but he packs a punch punch, I'll tell you that. Mr. Wes Welker. He's tiny, but you know what? He's absolutely fantastic. Let me tell you something that is going to be, well, has been in the airwaves and on the blogs, everything. This player's name is Rob Gronkowski. Now, tight ends, for those of you that follow the show and support me, know the tight end is essentially my favorite position. Rob Gronkowski is the wide receiver. I mean, not the wide receiver, the tight end, one of the tight ends for the New England Patriots, and boy is he good, standing 6'6", about 250 pounds. Well, he had a high ankle sprain 2 weeks ago. He has not practiced yet. Pay attention to that. If he doesn't play, that's going to be something very interesting. The other tight end, let me tell you something. Aaron Hernandez, he's big and he's mean, so look for Tom Brady to throw him the ball as well. Let's talk about some other wide receivers, shall we? Well, there's Deion Branch. He's older, but you know what? He gets the job done. And here's a little something. If Rob Gronkowski cannot play or gets re-injured or just does not play up to his potential, don't you dare forget Evelyn's boo, basketball-wise, Mr. Chad Ochocinco. This man has only had one touchdown this year. He came from the Bengals and essentially he hasn't been used. He's like the 5th or 6th option. I think there is a possibility for him to have a big game. Mr. Chad Ochocinco for the New England Patriots. Now, here's the thing about the Patriots. They are not highly ranked when it comes to defense, but for some reason, they step up in big games. And by golly, the Super Bowl is a big game. Tom Brady, Wes Welker, Aaron Hernandez, Rob Gronkowski. I mean, Chad, those are the ball players to watch. There's so many fun facts. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, especially on game day, as well as the FFG Facebook page. We'll be dropping fun facts and little hints and stats so that you can lean over to the sports fans in your life and say, Jazz taught me that. This is Gyasmine George, your Super Bowl female field guide. I hope that I've been able to drop some gems, players to watch, give you guys some fun facts to enjoy yourself. For the ladies, the non-sports fans, and of course, the hardcore sports fans, I hope you've enjoyed yourself. And the Super Bowl will be taking place Sunday at 3:30 on NBC. Don't forget the commercials. They will be longer this year. And, of course, a lot more expensive. This is Gyasmine George signing off.